Shalom, first and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men who taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Honors to you, Akim, laboring in this truth in all faith and sincerity. Shalom. This is the book of Matthew 5 and 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. Now, the reason why I brought this scripture out, all right, and this the theme of this sitting is you got to have flavor when doing this work. You got to have a certain amount of salt, okay? And us being Jake, all right, we know all about that. You know, whether you get a car, you know, you throw your rims on it and, you know, you dress up, you get fly. All right, but guess what? You got to apply that same passion in doing the work of the Lord. Okay, and speaking for myself, you know, coming from, you know, all the Akim in this truth, we all come from different walks of life, and just a little glimpse into my thing, you know, I was into like hip hop, you know, that madness, you know, and stuff like that. But I said that to say this: if you know anything about promoters, okay, who promote shows, they might bring a main event in, but what they be looking for is an opening act. Why? Because the opening act get the crowd, all right, pumped up, if you will, for the main of act. And usually the opening act is not no bland or boring act, all right? It's an act that's gonna get the crowd ready, all right? It's not gonna take the air out the crowd. And that analogy applies to us. We the opening act, and we're getting the people ready for the main event, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, so when you do this truth, you know, these videos or whether you out there teaching, you got to have a certain amount of salt. You got to have flavor, man. You know, you out there teaching, all right, if you just all bland and with no flavor, the people going to walk right by you. Or either they're going to look at you and say, hey, man, this guy don't even believe what he's talking about, so why should I believe? All right? You look at, when you consider the prophets, John the Baptist, Jeremiah, they had flavor, man. All right? They had a certain amount of flavor. And that's what the Lord looking for. The Lord ain't looking for a guy sitting on his hands, man. You got to have passion about this thing. You know, and when you're doing the videos, you just can't put a video up, you know, just black and white and you just talking, all right? And I'm not telling brothers to follow the Nate and the IUIC blueprint, all right, where they do these fancy videos with all the graphics and the dramatics, because clearly we know that they do that to be seen of men. They do that for attention. All right, but I'm saying, like, you know, you might not have the means and right to do post-production and certain things like that, but you could put up a still picture, all right? Or you can add a clip, you know, an article. But basically you know, you need to add flavor, man, show passion when doing the work of the Lord. Or else the Lord gonna cash you out, because you basically doing the work of the Lord with slackness, man, with not all of your power. Okay? This is the book of Jeremiah 48 and 10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. So the scripture said, cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully. All right, and we're going to go into this word deceitfully and see what the scripture is saying right here, okay?
Strong's H, 7423, Remiyah.
Okay, Remiyah, all right, and it means laxness, slackness, slackening, okay? Deceit and treachery. So you could be doing the work of the Lord, but if you're doing it with a level of slackness, okay, the Most High is going to kick you out, man. Because if you eating food and it has no flavor, no salt, and it's just bland, you're going to spit it out. All right? And that's why the scriptures say it is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot of men. So you got to display a certain amount of passion when doing the work of the Lord, man. All right? This is Ecclesiasticus 9 and 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. So the scripture tell you whatsoever, work you find to do it with your might, man. All right. If you're a speaker, speak with your might. You a reader, speak with all your might. You holding the signs, hold the signs with all your power. You a helper, do that with all your might. Ask brothers, you all right? You okay? Okay, then that's a part of doing this work with flavor, man, with salt. So with that, I hope you was edified. Until the next time, Shalom.